Tip-off goes to the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Houston. Ball and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. Gerald Green out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Free throw good, Green.
Well, you know, historically, the Lakers have been a glamour franchise and have been able to attract top-tier free agents. The temptation exists to skip any rebuilding and instead look to reload with new stars. We'll see if that pays dividends going forward.
Now here is McGee. 5 to shoot. And taken away by Paul. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Hey, he's not going to mess that one up. Capella, when he's that close, count it.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Coach Walton has said when you build from within, you control your own destiny. What do you think, Clark? Should they build slowly but surely or look to land the big free agent?
Well, I think you do a combination of the two, but slow and steady usually wins the race. I know in this day and age we want everything microwave, but one of the questions for the Lakers is how many of these young guys have real star potential? Who are those guys you can build around? And if you don't see it, the temptation grows stronger to go out and try to find that ready-made star.
And here is Ball. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Puts one up from 19. And James with the basket on the assist by Ball. James has got his first 2 points.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
Off the screen. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ingram kicks the ball. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Green with the ball. Harden up top from about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Hart the pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Harden. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rondo against Paul. Here's Rondo. There's the pass to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And Rondo is a dime dropper. One of the best passing point guards our game has ever seen.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella dishes to Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 5.
Superb shooting from Harden. Phenomenal at scoring over and through aggressive defense.
Rondo passes to Hart. Stevenson right side. Green with the block. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets on top, leading by just 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody's team. I've been passing and getting into the lane, dishing the ball off to a teammate, helping people score my entire career.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball. That's good stuff.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. E.J. Tucker is out there with Gerald Green, and it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint. So for the Rockets, Anderson comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Harden in for Green. Now here's Paul, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Tucker kicks to Paul. And here's Gordon from outside. Rebound the Lakers. Stevenson outside. The 11-footer. They get it back. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Paul dishes to Harden. And we know just how important a player who can catch and shoot is to an offense. Clark, which players in the league are the best, in your opinion, in that regard?
I think you got to start with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, 2 of the very best, if not the best shot makers we've ever seen in the league. The way they can catch and shoot it from deep, challenged, open shots, off the dribble, off the catch. Their shot-making ability is absolutely remarkable. J.J. Redick is a guy that can make shots as well, but those 2 guys, I think, are in the class by themselves.
Here's Paul after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Kicks to Harden. There's the pick to the right side. Houston moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rockets have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. The Rockets again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's James. Pass the ball. McGee inside. Guarded by Tucker. They get it back. Ball. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harden's shot is good.
You know, one of the great strengths of Coach D'Antoni, to me, Kevin, is he really gives his players a lot of confidence. And his philosophy really clicks with players. They're comfortable playing for him. They know their responsibilities, and they play hard for D'Antoni.
55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The tray. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And to what you said about Mike D'Antoni, he sees his players and asks, what can they do, instead of what can't you do?
And, you know, he's had a lot of success last season elevating the Rockets and winning Coach of the Year in the process.
Al Harden after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And stolen by LeBron. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass the ball. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. There's the three. It doesn't go for him. The shot off that time. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Rockets lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports
the first half of the
halftime
books.
show.
This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ken Smith. Welcome back.
Ken,
as we break down the action. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 1-point game. They've got JaVale McGee all out there with Ingram. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Beasley in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Harden's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
and Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Tucker with the ball, guarded now by Michael Beasley, and the basket by Harden.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Well, you take a look at this Houston Rockets offense. They've got so many threats, and Harden is clearly the big one. He's in the middle of it all, and his teammates do a nice job of playing off of him.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Beasley the screen. James in the post, guarded by Tucker, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the contest. Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for ball. That's good from McGee.
Well, you look at the Lakers as an organization, and we know historically one of the great sports organizations in any sport. The reputation, though, has been slipping a bit in recent years. The front office moved last season, bringing what they hope will be some stability and certainly a bit more prestige to the team.
Rondo passes to Beasley. He feeds it to Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston in the lead. And when you look at the Lakers' new front office, do you think it'll be an improvement?
Time will tell, Kevin. I think that's hard to predict. The pieces certainly lean towards success, but it's a hard job. Certainly there's more credibility now. I don't think there's any question about that.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
But they recover it. Gordon outside. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stevenson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. And Stevenson kicks to McGee. Outside Rondo, passes it to Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Rondo. Over Harden. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Screen by Capella. In the corner, it's Gordon. Over in the corner, Paul buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
That is the quick decision-making of Chris Paul. Doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
Beasley the screen.
Jump ball, jump ball, jump ball. You too.
And the Lakers have possession. Paul against Rondo. Paul dishes to Capella. Over Rondo. Again, the miss by Paul. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
Lakers shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Harden the pass to Paul. Screen by Capella. Back to Harden. 3-pointer. No good on that one. James. He's off on that one. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers ahead, leading by just 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. And here is Los Angeles now. The lead is 2. So on the floor for Houston. The 2 pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. 3-on-3. And Capella sends it back.
And every season, Capella has improved as a shot blocker. Timing, awareness, recognition. He's really good at erasing shot attempts.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. And for Houston, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Capella sets a screen for Paul. He kicks it to Tucker to take the lead. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. The Lakers trail. They get a hand on it. Green kicks to Paul. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Green dishes to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Harden. It's hauled in by Zubac for Los Angeles. They've gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And you know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded to the paint. Takes it from 10. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
The floor awareness of Chris Paul. Got to respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Houston with a big good substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Anderson comes in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And it's Carter Williams in for Paul. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He told them that they're getting it done in the paint. He said, they can't guard us inside, guys. Keep taking it to them. Pound it down low. See if they keep it up, Kevin.
The Rockets making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. P.J. Tucker comes in for Ryan Anderson. James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Paul subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Right wing. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. LeBron passes the ball. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
That is cold blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Stolen by Ball.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
A drive-by call. Count it. And they'll have a chance for a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Paul's got him dropping right now for sure.
And that one falls for Paul.
At the line right now is one of the great do-it-all point guards ever. Scorer, playmaker, defender. There's not anything CP3 can't do.
Kicks it out to Beasley. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's the first, and that brings them within 2.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
So it's the Rockets now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, stolen by McGee. And it's the Lakers on the break. Bears running. Here's LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Can't sink it, and that That was an important free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Paul kicks to Capella. To win the game. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
And Greg, he knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertips.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. Congrats on the win. What's your team's mindset right now in terms of approach?
Our consistency and our attention to detail. You know, we're a young team, but we got to focus on the small things. You know, our hard work is going to be enough as well.
Great effort tonight, James. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.